Hello friends, which were the works written by George Pill? The works written by George Pill were number 1, The Arraignment of Paris, written in 1584, a kind of romantic comedy. Number 2, the famous Chronicle of King Edward the First, written in 1593, a rambling chronicle play. Number 3, The Old Wives' Tale, written in 1595, a clever satire on the popular drama of the day. Number 4, The Love of King David and Fair Bathsheba, written in 1599, which were the works written by Robert Greene. The works written by Robert Greene were number 1, Alphonsus, King of Aragon, written in 1587, an imitation of Marlowe's Tamburlaine. Number 2, Friar Bacon and Friar Bungay, written in 1589, easily his best and containing some fine representations of Elizabethan life. Number 3, Orlando Furioso, written in 1591, adapted from an English translation of Ariosto. Number 4, The Scottish History of James IV, written in 1592, not a historical play but founded on an imaginary incident in the life of the king. Which were the works written by Thomas Nash? The works written by Thomas Nash were number 1, he finished Marlowe's Dido, the Queen of Carthage, in 1594. Number 2, he wrote Summer's Last Will and Testament in 1592, a satirical masque. Number 3, The Unfortunate Traveller or the Life of Jack Wilton, written in 1594, a prose tale. It was important in the development of the novel. Which were the works written by Thomas Lodge? The works written by Thomas Lodge were number 1, he collaborated with Shakespeare for Henry VI. Number 2, The Wounds of Civil War, a kind of chronicle play written in 1594. Number 3, his famous romances was Rosalind, Euphues, Golden Legacy, written in 1590, which Shakespeare followed very closely for the plot of As You Like It. Which were the works of Thomas Kyd? The works of Thomas Kyd were number 1, The Spanish Tragedy, written in 1585. Its horrific plot involving murder, frenzy, and sudden death gave the play a great and lasting popularity. Number 2, Cornelia, written in 1593, a translation from the French Senecan Garnier. Number 3, The Tragedy of Solomon and Persede, written in 1588. Number 4, the first part of Geronimo, written in 1592. Which were the works written by Christopher Marlowe? The works of Christopher Marlowe were number 1, Tamburlaine the Great, written in 1587. It contains much of Marlowe's blank verse. Number 2, the second part of Tamburlaine the Great, written in 1588. Its sequel. Number 3, The Jew of Malta, written in 1589. Number 4, Edward II, written in 1591, shows the truest sense of the theatre of all his plays. Number 5, Dr. Faustus. It was probably written in 1592 or 1593. It contains some interesting survivals of the miracle plays in the conversations of the good and evil angels. Number 6, The Tragedy of Dido, Queen of Carthage, written in 1593, is an inferior piece which was shared by Nash. Number 7, The Massacre at Paris, written in 1593, which is unfinished. Thanks, friends.